Hey pamangkins, kumusta na kayo? I hope you are all safe and sane and hydrated, because you have to stay hydrated to keep your kidneys healthy, because you never know when you're gonna have to sell your kidneys on the black market to be able to buy the laptop that I'm about to show you. Right here on Tech Tings with Tito Frank, the quest for the ultimate Pangkabuhayan Showcase. Don't sell your kidneys to buy a new laptop. Your kidneys are worth so much more than that. Anywho, the last time I mentioned that we were going to be taking a look at a brand spanking new AMD Ryzen 4000 series laptop and how excited I was about it. But you see, this isn't the thing that I would normally get excited about. I'm a boring old fart, and I tend to think of laptops as tools and not really toys. But this baby is something else. Today, we are going to be looking at the ROG Zephyrus G14 ACRNM, a laptop as cryptic and enigmatic as its name. B-roll. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 ACRNM. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 ACRNM is the product of a collaboration between Asus Republic of Gamers sub-brand and ACRNM, the Munich-based independent design agency founded by Errolson Hugh. ACRNM is known for their various design collaborations with such brands as Nike ACG and recently Kojima Productions, with the release of the Death Stranding Bridges variant J1A GT jacket, which is an awesome jacket, pero awesome din yung price tag niya na $1,900. So, pass. Pangit. The Zephyrus G14 is the most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop in the world, as in right now. And since masyadong mahaba ito para i-memorize ko, B-roll. Its specs include the Ryzen 9 4900HS processor, an NVIDIA RTX 2060, a ginormous 32 gigs of RAM, and a Brobdingnagian 1TB NVMe M2 SSD, a 14-inch Pantone validated IPS display, 2 USB Type-A, 2 USB Type-C with charging, and blah 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 blah. These are fantastic specs, but specs are boring. Also, I'm out of hyperbolic superlatives. I just use Brobdingnagian. That's it. That's all I got. That is all my English. The real highlight of this laptop for me is the design. And it's not just the design, but the experience of that design. And it begins with the unboxing. Unboxing this laptop is like unraveling a mystery. There are so many instances that made me go, what is this? What does this mean? My God, ano daw? From the conspicuous lack of branding to all these cryptic texts all over the packaging, there are lots of head-scratching moments. For instance, we learned that this device is in fact an RMT, a reality modeling tool, and its actual name, as it says on the box, the ROG Zephyrus G14 ACRNM AE Frontline Device, the Brain Access Terminal RMT01. My God, ano daw? The documentation is minimal, and it's got these alien-looking glyphs. Most people don't pay attention to this anyway. This mystery USB key inside of it. This piece of paper, which has a bunch of numbers on it, and I don't know what it means. And the laptop came in this high-tech bubble wrap made with tubes. And thank goodness that I didn't give in to the temptation of popping them, because I'm gonna still have to return this thing. The branding is very minimal on this thing. There are no badges or decals. It's not the kind of laptop that screams, hey, look at me, I'm a gaming laptop. Woo! It's more subtle and it's more grown up. And I like that. And my goodness, this keyboard. By far the most unusual keyboard design palette I have seen on a laptop. And it's not for everybody. Some people will absolutely hate this. Ooh, what's with the random colors? Ooh, why do all the keys have A's on them? Personally, I like it. I like the controlled chaos of it. I like the disciplined randomness. And clearly, the A's on this keyboard stand for Aldana, and that's me. Taking a look at the underside of this thing, we see where they banished all of the logos. We also have a glimpse of these rather large speakers at the bottom, and you know what? They sound pretty good. Pretty good for laptop speakers, that is. They almost don't suck. The defining characteristic of this laptop that sets it apart from others is actually the most boring part of any laptop, which is the lid. Because bam! It's actually a programmable LED grid array. You can make it display system stuff like the clock or mail notifications or the battery level, Errol's and Hugh's face. You can even add custom text to make your thoughts and sentiments heard. Coolest of all, you can make your own custom designs to display up front. Gusto mong mag-display ng video ng pagmumukha mo? Pwede! Gusto mo na gumigiling na Dante Gulapa? No judgments, pero pwede yan! Gusto mong mag-display ng logo para makapag-akit ka ng corporate sponsorship? Pwede! Kumusta naman yung performance? In one word, halimaw. Ops, magandang opportunity ito para sa isang fact you. Alam nyo ba na ang salitang halimaw ay kaparehas lang ng Indonesian version na harimau? Ibig sabihin nito ay tigre o tiger. Hindi nyo alam yon? Pues, ngayon alam nyo na. Fact you! It turns out they were not kidding when they said that the Zephyrus G14 is the most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop in the world. In a head-to-head render battle with my current desktop, the Zephyrus demolished my machine. It's 14% faster on HD rendering, 21% faster on 4K editing, and the jaw-dropping 39% faster in After Effects. Pure, raw processing brute strength. Halimaw. But wait! There's more. Other than this laptop's beastly power, its display is a thing of beauty. This display is Pantone registered, and that means that it reproduces colors accurately. If you're a designer and you really need accurate colors, this display is a perfect piece of kit for you. Furthermore, the onboard mic and the preamp system installed in this computer is pretty darn good. The audio input is clean and has a very low noise floor. If you want to use this machine for voiceover and audio work, you're still gonna need an audio interface, you're still gonna need a condenser mic and or a really good USB mic. It's no surprise that the Zephyrus G14 won T3's Gaming Laptop of the Year award. And as far as the gaming experience on this laptop is concerned, it feels like you're gaming on a desktop. Everything is just responsive and smooth and buttery. And the fact that you have a full-sized HDMI means that you can hook this up to a ginormous TV for a more immersive gaming experience. And now we come to this part where we answer that ultimate important question. Does the ROG Zephyrus G14 acronym have what it takes to become the ultimate Pangkabuhayan Showcase? The answer to that is, it depends. As powerful and as thoughtfully designed as this laptop is, it's not for everyone. For starters, medyo mahal siya. 130,000 pesos. Kaya, masakit. Masakit siya dito. This is where it hurts. Pangit. Another thing is availability. The Zephyrus G14 acronym is a limited edition run. I don't know exactly how many of these were manufactured, but I do know that in the Philippines, there are only 15 units of these for sale. Up in Taiwan, you'll have 30 units for sale. And in Hong Kong, there are only 5. So even if you can afford it, it's going to be a battle royale for limited stock. The display is Pantone registered, and that's great if you're a designer or an artist for print. But for video, not so much. You see, Pantone was primarily designed for print, not video. In essence, you're dealing with two different color palettes. And for some people, that's a deal breaker, and for others, not so much. For all the things that this laptop has under its hood, it's also quite remarkable for the things that it doesn't have. It doesn't have a numeric keypad, it doesn't have an SD card slot, and last but certainly not the least, there is no webcam. None whatsoever. Wale. Wit. Wititit. Wala. But then again, if you can afford a 130,000 peso laptop, you can probably afford an external keyboard, an external card reader, and a webcam. It will look silly, medyo mukhang gago siya, but hey, whatever floats your boat. But I think an interesting question to ask is, who is this laptop for? Even if you have the financial fortitude to afford this thing, do you have the requisite weirdness to appreciate this laptop's quirks. And fewer still might be antisocial enough to be able to live with a laptop that doesn't have a webcam. Now, I was really thinking about this when I realized, wait, it's me. I am the creative, antisocial weirdo that this laptop was made for. This laptop was made for me. It's just that I can't afford it because I barely have any subscribers. So if you'd like to help, you like and subscribe and watch this video and share it with your friends and get them to like and subscribe too. That would help a lot. Let's make it all the way to 200 subscribers. Titi. Making a decision to buy new gear can be really tricky and difficult. And that's why I made this decision-making algorithm to help all of you guys out. This is how it works. I'm gonna ask you 4 questions. Answer the 4 questions in order. 4 yeses means a go, and anything less than that is a no. And here are the questions. Number 1, can you afford it? 2, do you really need it? 3, are you actually going to use it? And 4, is it better than what you already have? If you answer yes to all 4 questions, then go ahead, buy that piece of gear if it's what you really want. But if the answer is no, then, well, you can always run the algorithm again at a later time. And maybe by then, some things would have changed. Either way, you're welcome. Bear in mind that this algorithm doesn't just work for gadgets and all kinds of stuff. You can use it for your decision purchases for other things. It'll work. It'll probably work better than a magic 8-ball. You know what? Despite all the awfulness of a global pandemic, it was actually a pretty good year for the PC master race. AMD recently announced their new 5000 series processors, and the performance numbers and the performance gains were really impressive. I am really excited about this development. Intel is going to have to work really hard to catch up, but in the end, all of us stand to benefit from better, faster machines at multiple price points, depending on what you can afford. Seeing this 8-core 16-thread laptop completely beat my desktop makes me really excited to see what happens if we have 16 cores and 32 threads. How much more performance are we gonna get out of that? And yes, you got it, pamangkins. We're going to be building a new halimaw. Well, I'm going to be building a new halimaw, and I am going to take you all on that magical journey. And that is it for another episode of Tech Tings with Tito Frank, the quest for the ultimate Pangkabuhayan Showcase. Tune in next time kung saan mag-assemble tayo ng isang bagong computer. Promise. Bye. Love you! Did I mention that there are only 15 of these laptops available in the Philippines? No, I mean 14. There are only 14 of these laptops available in the Philippines. Bye. And experiment with all kinds of tech things in order to ask that crucial what? In order to what the fuck? I was really excited to show you the last time today we are going to be taking a look. Ooh. Pangit. And a Brobdingnagian 1 terabyte and if you're a designer and you need perfect color and as far as the gaming is pangit. Pot. Okay, bye-bye na talaga. Bye-bye na talaga. Bye. Titi.